There's a kind of behavior that is very hard to explain because it doesn't look like cruelty, it doesn't look like rejection, and it definitely doesn't look like hate. In fact, sometimes it looks like love, but only at very specific moments. For a long time, I thought I was in a relationship that had ups and downs, good days, bad days, warm moments, cold silence. I thought that was normal. Until I noticed something I couldn't ignore anymore. The kindness always came with a purpose. There were days when he barely spoke to me, short answers, distant tone, no eye contact. We could spend hours in the same apartment without a real conversation, like two strangers sharing the same space. And I would sit there trying to understand what I had done wrong, trying to fix something I couldn't even identify. But then suddenly everything would change out of nowhere. His voice would soften. He would look at me differently, ask how I was, sit closer, even smile. At first, it felt like relief, like the connection was coming back, like maybe everything was okay again. But over time, I started noticing the pattern. Those moments never happen randomly. They always happen right before something, before he needed a favor, before he wanted something done, before he expected me to solve something for him. And once he got what he needed, everything went back to cold, back to distance, back to silence. I tried to ignore it, tried to tell myself I was overthinking, that relationships go through phases, that maybe I was being unfair, but deep inside, something felt off. Because love doesn't switch on and off like that. Care doesn't appear only when it's useful, and attention doesn't come with conditions. One day, it became impossible to deny. He came home different, soft voice, gentle tone, sitting next to me like he hadn't been distant all week, asking about my day, looking at me in a way I hadn't seen in days. And for a moment, I almost believed it again until he said it. I need your help with something. And suddenly, everything made sense. The kindness, the attention, the timing. It was never about me. It was about what I could provide. That moment didn't break me. It clarified everything. Because once you see a pattern like that, you can't unsee it. Every past moment started making sense. Every good day had a reason. Every affectionate moment had a purpose. And none of them were about connection. If you've ever felt confused inside a relationship, like you couldn't understand why someone was warm one moment and distant the next, maybe it wasn't inconsistency, maybe it was intention. Because sometimes people don't treat you based on how they feel about you. They treat you based on what they need from you.
Ever felt this kind of loneliness within a relationship? Please take a second to subscribe. These stories are for you.
That was the day I stopped questioning myself, stopped trying to fix something inside me, and started seeing the truth for what it was. Because real love doesn't appear only when it's convenient. It doesn't turn on just before a request. And it definitely doesn't disappear right after. And when you finally understand that, you stop confusing attention with care.